Good day, everyone. Today, I and my groupmates are going to present our research proposal entitled Efficacy of Flexible Learning Modality among the Students of San Basilio High School. Introduction. Flexible learning is a method of learning where students are given freedom on how, when, and where do they want to learn. Flexible learning development addresses how physical space is used, how students are grouped during learning, and how time is used throughout teaching. Schools may restructure traditional schedules to provide students with time for collaboration and other activities such as guest speakers or performance to assist their understanding of a topic. San Basilio High School students are currently going through this situation by the use of flexible learning modality, wherein this includes online class at least twice a week and the rest are modular. This is a pressing problem as students are having a hard time looking for the right way on how to study effectively and will cope up immediately. The so-called mirror neurons became absent without the presence of face-to-face class and makes them stand alone in an unfamiliar situation. It is according to Reyes in 2020. According to Sisexi and Sadiq in 2019, despite of the technology that we have, students are still suffering to maintain their attention with the environment full of distraction. This can be proved by participant 2 of Custodio Als in 2021 study that says, may klase kayo kasing environment ninyo may mga unnecessary noise so nababawas yung attention natin.
To continue what my co-researcher have said, as claimed by K. Holly-Shefflet in 2021, multiple studies suggest that most are already confident on the technology to enable learning, but it will be a difficult transition. The researcher wants to pursue this study in account of if which flexible learning modality is the most effective for students to use during the mode of transition. Online, modular, and mixed learning are all likable by students' own preferences. However, there is still no data stating which is the most effectual among them.
Now we are going to proceed to the statement of the problem. This study aims to determine which types of flexible distance learning is more effective to the senior high students of San Basilio High School. The goal is to identify which learning modalities is the most efficient by utilizing the raw score of the students in hope subject. The purpose of the study is to answer the main problem. What is the most efficient learning modalities for the grade 12 senior high school students based on their academic performance? This study also aims to answer the following sub-problems. Number 1. How may the respondents from control and experimental group be described in terms of proficiency level in Hope 3? Number 2. How may the academic performance of those in control and experimental group be described in terms of pre-test and post-test? Number 3. Is there a significant difference in the academic performance of two groups in terms of pre-test and post-test? Number 4. Based on the finding of the study, what recommendation may the researcher can offer?
Scope and the limitations. This study entitled Efficacy of Flexible Learning Modality among the students of San Basilio High School has its focus among the 15 grade 12 general academic strand senior high school students of San Basilio High School. The study is limited to the efficacy of flexible learning modality and will not attempt to relate it on qualitative research. The researchers will gather data by the use of questionnaires or online surveys that will be answered by random students who will give their willingness and participation.
Methodology. This research pertains a quantitative method where inferential statistics were used for the student characteristics. This study also used quasi-experimental method of research to identify the impact of a specific intervention by comparing the academic performance and learning modality. A questionnaire with items on student characteristics and learning outcomes will be distributed among 15 students of grade 12 San Basilio High School. The researchers will collect and explore the data given by the 15 respondents at Google form. The inputs will be summed up and will be sorted out by the researchers and conclude the information. An experimental study will be conducted and the researchers will use t-tests to quantify how significant the difference is between the means of two groups. The researchers truly execute their study with the proper ethics and consideration. Thank you all for being here today and taking the time to patiently listen to what we had to say. We wish you all a blessed day.